Man, I just need to vent. Can I vent for a second? It's crazy how they say this world spins round and round when it's so full of ups and downs. Seems can't nobody get a break, can't obtain nothing that they working for. Don't nothing come easily, seemingly, unless you a drug dealer or a whore. And everybody talk about the recession like it's new, but it ain't. It's just a reincarnation of the Great Depression, don't you think? People throwing their money around like flailing arms not wanting to drown, walking around wearing a smile, but internally, there's a frown. It's like we're backstabbing ourselves because we put our own well-being on a shelf. And I just love how people stunt in front like they something that they ain't. But in my opinion, it takes too much energy to be fake. I mean, really. We create this alter ego for every different place we go. In the church, you a saint, but in the street, you a hoe. You praise him in the pew, jicking in the joint, and dancing for $1. Man, y'all make me want to holler. Revolution in this place. But let me put my filter on before y'all run crying home, because I'm the one that y'all call mean. Really? You just can't stand the steam from this TBH I'm cooking. But why is it not okay for me to express my feelings when society so violently imposes its own on the weaker-minded? They tell the poor there is no way out of the projects in the hood, and the young black brother that he's no good, and the young black female that she's to be nothing but a prostitute or a whore, as if the brothers and sisters of a deeper skin pigmentation are not worthy of these United Nations. We are these nations. Our plight spilled within the colors of your beloved flag, your red stripes, our blood, sacrificed unwillingly beneath your whip's lashes, your white. Our submission to the nooses and the sheets which took a little bit of all we owned. And your blue, the waters over which you transported our stolen souls, bound in shackles and chains. And you have the nerve to call us barbarians. No, we are not barbarians, my people of many colors. We just now have a minute toleration for your bullshit. But then again, let's just vent. What does a little black girl like me know? My body is not fully developed, let alone my mind. But I believe I speak for all young women when I inquire as to how we are not worthy of knowledge and conversation, but of brutal demolition. The demolition of our minds, bodies, and souls. So you mean to tell me that a man can kiss me on my lips and other places, touch my breast and other places, just because he wants to, and there's nothing that I can do, because society assumes that I must have wanted it. But she was a virgin even though you called her whore. And that boy with the holes in his shoe soles, that's all he can afford. Because his mama's on crack and his pops was never there. And he watched his mama new nigga push her down a flight of stairs. But you don't care because that's not your problem. And even the ones you do have, you don't know how to solve them. Because you, much like society, impose your feelings violently on those less fortunate than you, because you have nothing better to do than to slit that girl's wrist with the words unto her you spit like the venom of a slithering serpent. But then again, this is just a vent. You're not taking any of this in because I'm a 17-year-old child and I'm not supposed to have opinions. Rather, twiddle my thumbs and stare at the ceiling while you tell me to do one thing and turn around and do another. They say lead by example. And if you're somebody's mother, then I feel sorry for that child. Because you sell yourself right before their eyes. She watches you give your goods to the niggas from all over the hood. So she too hoes around because she knows nothing other than what she's learned from her mother. But I feel sorry also for those young men who treat these women like shit. Because they must have learned it. Because you don't always have to be absent to be a deadbeat father. And it's true. Sometimes absence does make the heart grow fonder. But this is just a vent. Just one penny of my 2 cents.